Welcome to the Inferno. Chris, I'm 21 here, and I am very pissed off right now. One, because of this little prick. I'm not gonna tell you just protect him because he should be embarrassed for this deck that he put up. And it's not a. I mean, I wouldn't do this if it was like an actual deck profile, like him going out showing off the cards. But it's a DN deck profile. That's what got me pissed off. A deck like this shouldn't be played at all. This is it's an Infernity Turbo deck. Fuck that. There's no way this fucking deck's gonna work. It doesn't run Barry, it doesn't run Inferno, it doesn't run Grepher, it doesn't run Armageddon Knight. There's no way in hell that this could work. I'll give you their monster lineup. 3 Archfiends. Not bad. Standard. 3 Beetle. Playing Beetle build. Give them that. 3 Avenger. No. 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 Nest. 3 Necromancer. Standard. 3 Mirage. Dead card most of the time at 3. You're gonna draw it first turn. Wait a minute. I don't have anything to use it with. So I gotta set it because that's the only thing I got. 15 monsters. 5 infirmities. Blech. Take out me if you're doing a Beelzebub. Take out 2 Mirage. Take out 2 Avenger. You got 4 extra cards. You got maybe your 2 Dark Greffers or 3 Dark Greffers, 1 Stygian. Right there. Right there are your 4 monsters that'll make you at least a halfway decent Beetle build. I mean, you can even take out all 3 Avengers and add in a tech tour guide, or add it, or just run 14 monsters, which I would recommend running 14 monsters, especially if you're doing a Beetle build. Nest, 3 instant fusion. Okay, if you made the changes that I said to a Beetle build, and not this dumbass fucking hybrid that runs 15 monsters that will be dead most of the time because you can't get rid of them. Instant fusion. Okay. If you run Beetle, recommend running 2. That we can activate it, get another target, maybe go for an easy 7 or 8. So yeah. Alright. Next is this other dumbass card that I think you discard to add 1 dark monster. You're not gonna use that. You are not gonna fucking use that. Ever. Why? Because you don't need that card. You want it on the field, not in your hand. One reason you would want it in your hand is if you get an Archfiend 2 hand, so you can special summon using Stygian. But you don't run Stygian because you're a dumb fuck. Yes, I am cussing because this deck, this person, since it's a DN deck, it pisses me off so much. So fucking much. It's just horrible. Next, 3 Bait Doll. Toss it out. Toss it out. That card needs to go. Replace it with 3 barrier. Replace it with 3 fucking barrier. 3 MST. Okay. Well, let's get back to the first card. Or the card after instant fusion. The one that lets you add one, because I have no idea what its name, because I don't even know what it is, because it's a dumb fucking card that you don't run at Infernities. It's just, I wouldn't have too much of a problem with this deck if it was an actual deck. I would probably try to help them out, give them tips on what, but the fact that it's a DN deck, and it's just, they can just type in Infernities and look at all the cards. If they're making it like this, they probably don't know the options they have. And that's just what really set me over the edge. But the card that discard, take that out. Take it out. You don't need that fucking card. I would probably recommend Foolish Burial, Book of Moon. What's another? Reinforcement Army, because you're now running Dark Grepher because you took out 2 Mirage, maybe 2, 3 Avenger. So you either have 4, 5 monsters missing. So take out the bait. Take out the card that adds a dark monster to your hand, and put in these 3. Just take them out. Put in those 3. 3 Misty. Keep that at 3. Regeki Break. I say this. Take out all 3 of those and add in one Inferno and 2 Break. Why? Because you get all your graveyard set up. You thin out your deck more than what you would with the Regeki Break. Then you still get your ability to pop any card on the field. Yay! Next, 3 Phoenix Wind Blast. Let's take that down and add in let's add in a Starlight Road, Mirror Force, and either Call Haunted or Torrential Tribute. It's up to you. It's your choice. Yeah. You can either choose Torrential Tribute or Call Haunted. Since you're running 1 less monster, you probably run all 3 of these, or you would probably just run 1 of those and choose to run either 2 Bottomless or 2 Warning, depending on what your preference is. So it's like, here's 5 traps that you can choose. You know what? Let's pause. All right, we have the 3 Phoenix Wind Blast, 3 Compulsory Evacuation Device. Let's take out one evacuation device and put in any 4 of these cards. But 2 that I recommend is this. Yeah, those are the 2 I recommend. The Starlight Road, Bottomless, or Solemn Warning. Those are the 2 I recommend. These other 3 you can choose if you want to run 2 Call, 1 Torrential, 1 Mirror Force, or you can run a Deep Dimensional Prison. But it's just so. Then it's like after the 3 Compulse, you can take Compulse down to 1. You don't need 3 Compulse. You don't even need 2 Compulse. But if you want to run Compulse over Bottomless, I understand that. You prefer that over it because, yeah. I honestly don't prefer it because I like to Bottomless my opponent's XYZs and Synchros. That way they can't leviate it back. Where if you would just Compulse it back to the extra deck, they can bring it back out. But yeah, let's say. All right. Well, first let's take a look at the main deck now. All right. Let's have. You got your 3 Archfiend. You got your 3 Beetle, which here it is. You got your 3 Beetle. You decide you don't want Adventure at all, so you take that out. Then you got your 3 Necromancer and your 1 Mirage, and you're iffy on the Mirage. And you added in a Dark Refer. You added in 3 Dark Refer and 1 Stygian. So now you're running 14 monsters. Now let's get to now you decided, wait a minute, I only need 2 instant fusions. So you took it down to 2. Alright. you completely took out the card that you needed to, that added a dark monster to your hand. Completely took that out, and you added where are they? You added Reinforcement of the Army, Foolish Burial, and Book of Moon. Bait Doll, you added 3 Burial. You kept MSC at 3. Yankee Break, you took those out and added 1 Inferno and 2 Braids, or you can just do completely 3 Braids since you got your 3 Armageddon Knight, or 3 Dark Ruffers. Then you had your 3 Phoenix Wing Blasts, which you decided to put in Starlight Road, 1 Torrential, then you put in 2 Compulse, or 2 Bottomless or Solemn Warning. So you currently have, let's see, 3, 6, 9. Then there's 9. Sorry, I'm getting messed up here. Alright, so you have 14 monsters. You would have, let's see here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 7 spells. So what does that put us up? Maybe you have 8. Let's say you have 8. So you have 14 monsters and 8 spells. So that puts you at 18, 22 cards. So you can have up to 12 traps. And if you have, so there's 3. So that takes us down to that's right, 9. So then you add 2 Bottomless or Warnings and a Torrential. So that takes us down to 6. Then you add 1 Starlight Road, putting us at 5. 1 Mirror Force or D Prism, putting us at 4. 2 Call of Haunted, putting us at 2. Now, you're finding an issue because you still want to run your staples. You know, your staple launcher, which is in there. Well, actually, yeah, those are already included. So you're about what I said. I'm not 100% sure on the card numbers, but I tried to make sure I included all the cards. That's why I said 12 spell. Yeah, I said 8 spells. You're probably more looking at 9, 10 spells. But either way, if that's your main deck, you're going to be a lot better set off. At least for a halfway decent Beetle build. Well, for a starting point for a good Beetle build. I mean, I could have taken this a whole different way and done a way to do an Avenger build, but there's really only one defined way to do this right now. And I'm trying to change that. But changing the Avenger build, it's kind of hard to get away from the loop. But yeah, this is Crystalline21 here. I hope you guys like this. I don't know if I'll do this again. Maybe if I find a bad deck profile I'll do it. But yeah, this is Crystalline21. Peace.